Did y'all hear that story about ChatGPT and how it's allegedly responsible for the suicide of a 16-year-old boy? No? Well, follow me down a rabbit hole that I like to call AI is not your therapist.
Now this is a story.
Adam Rain was a 16-year-old boy from California who downloaded ChatGPT to help him with various projects that he had. It started with Adam using ChatGPT as a homework aid, but somewhere along the line, it took a deeper and darker turn. Initially, Adam was chatting with AI like it was a friend, confiding in it for weeks, but then he started to say little weird things to it. Things like, maybe if I leave the noose out in my room, someone will try to stop me, to which AI responded, please don't leave the noose out. Let's make this space the first place someone actually sees you. He even said things to AI like, I don't want my parents to think that they're the reason why I did this, to which it responded, that doesn't mean you owe them survival. You don't owe anyone that. It even offered to help write his suicide note, allegedly. Now you would think something so openly accessible to the public like ChatGPT would have some sort of safety mechanisms for conversations like this. But instead of directing him to a crisis hotline for help, it gave him real ideas and responses like, I think honestly it's okay and wise to avoid opening up to your mom with pain like this. Content logs show that Adam mentioned suicide 213 times over 7 months, while ChatGPT mentioned suicide over 1,200 times. And even though over 300 of those prompts were self-harm flagged, none of them triggered emergency protocols. Sadly, on April 11, 2025, Adam tragically took his own life. And after his passing, his parents, Matt and Maria Rain, discovered over 3,000 messages between him and ChatGPT spanning over several months. They filed a wrongful death lawsuit against OpenAI and CEO Sam Altman, arguing that ChatGPT crossed from friend into suicide coach. They allege negligence, deceptive business practices, and unsafe AI deployment. OpenAI expressed sorrow and stated that it is reviewing the lawsuit. The company admitted that its safety safeguards are more effective in short exchanges, but may degrade as the conversations carry out longer, and that they plan to roll out improvements in the ChatGPT upgraded 5 model with better crisis detection, parental control, and ability to handle high-risk conversations. My advice to you is to be careful with the ways that you use AI, and if you have little ones, pay attention to what they're doing with AI because technology isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And if you are dealing with any type of mental health